What's up, guys? Cody Games here. Today we'll be playing some Black Ops. Not really a fan of this game by any means. I mean, of course, it's an alright game. Ooh. I fucked up. But, anyways, like I said, shit, I'm being shot from all fucking directions over here. Not one of my favorite games. Not that it's shitty, but I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I grew up on the older Call of Duties. So, I mean, I'm talking about, Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, those types of Call of Duties. And for me, those will always be my favorite. I don't know, if it's because I guess these are so futuristic that they no longer feel like a Call of Duty game, or if it's the fact that I can't relate to them. I feel like the generation now is, probably more apt to relate to these games because they're growing up playing video games now and they're used to this. And I mean, I'm 20, so I mean, I'm not too far off with, generations. But, I was in middle school and high school around, whenever Call of Duty Modern Warfare or World at War, when those games came out, even Call of Duty 3 and, first Call of Duty, shit like that. So, I mean, I'm more relatable to those because those are the Call of Duties I, grew up on. But it's like these new Call of Duties are just, it's like they've tried to rebrand something that was great that didn't need to be fixed. I mean, because the old Call of Duties to me, and I mean, I loved them. I mean, Modern Warfare, it completely changed the whole dynamic of first-person shooter. I mean, of course you had Halo, but, that's a different game in itself. That's a whole different conversation. But, I mean, when it comes down to modern war games, I mean, we have Battlefield now, and don't get me wrong, Battlefield's a good game. I mean, they changed the whole, war dynamic too, but they also changed this, the map dynamic, because Battlefield's a pretty huge map. I mean, it's nothing small like the ones that you see on any Call of Duty game, that's for sure. And I mean, whereas you have the ability to ride in vehicles and shit like that, and then you've got drop distance when you shoot a sniper rifle. So I mean, you've got a lot of different variables, which makes it a pretty different game. But back on the subject of the older Call of Duties, I mean, Modern Warfare, like I said, changed the whole dynamic. I mean, it's not this, World War game anymore. It's using modern weapons, and, it's got the three basic, Modern Warfare had the three basic kill streaks, and then you had Modern Warfare 2, which changed it up a little bit. And me, I'm a fan of the three basic kill streaks. I think I used three basic kill streaks on this game. I mean, fuck it. What the hell do I need a damn Harrier, chopper, grenade blowing fucking flamethrower? What the hell do I need that for? And I gotta get 15 kills to get that? Fuck it. Give me a UAV, fucking a Harrier, a fucking Pavlo something. I don't need a fucking flame throwing whatever. I don't need that stupid shit. I just need 3 simple kill streaks. 3, 7, and 9. That's it. Fuck it. I mean, I don't understand why Call of Duties are so complex now. Now you got this whole thing where you have fucking abilities. If I'm getting fucking shot at, I could just go and pop that shit and boom, I fucking disappeared. Fucking go back to simplicity. That's what I miss. It's like every game has strayed away from simplicity, and like gamers like me, for example, I strive on that. I mean, I actually kind of enjoy simplicity. I don't really, care so much about having a video game that has 40 million different things to do. I mean, of course it makes it more strategic, it makes it more tactical, at the same time it makes it more competitive. So, I mean, it's cool, but, when it comes down to Call of Duties, I like my Call of Duties as basic as it gets because that's what I grew up on and that's what I really liked. Nowadays, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody at this point has heard about the new Call of Duty coming out made by Infinity Ward, which is called Infinity Warfare. Now, if you're like me, you saw that and you're like, what the fuck? It's about the dumbest name for a fucking Call of Duty. It feels like they're throwing in fucking random ass words and pulling them out of a fucking hat at this point. But the great thing about it is, or I say great thing, it's not great, but it's really cool, is that you're getting a backwards compatible or a fucking pre-released version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, fuck. Which is really cool because I love the Modern Warfare. One of my favorite games by far. I love the snipers on that. I love the assault rifles. I liked every gun on it. G36C was badass. The M1A1 you can't go wrong with. I mean, you get the gold Desert Eagle, you get the gold guns. I mean, that to me, that's prime time. You used to do the 1v1 matches where you'd sit in the corner and you guys would boost with each other and shit like that. Those are fun days. But anyways, back on the subject, it's like, okay, well, you get Infinity Warfare and it's another $70 game. But the fucking kicker is, well, I guess $60. But then you got to pay, I think it's what, $80 is what it costs for you to get the, original Modern Warfare along with it. And I understand why they marketed it that way. I understand completely. Because if they didn't, who the fuck was going to buy it? Because I'm not buying Infinity Warfare solely because I want to play Infinity Warfare. I haven't seen shit that makes me want to play it. To me, it looks like Halo. Like, Call of Duty has stepped out of its boundaries so bad that their games are looking like Destiny and fucking Halo. And it's like, leave that futuristic jetpacking type bullshit up to fucking Destiny and Halo. Obviously, they've made good series off of it. Oh, Destiny, never mind. Destiny's kind of followed underneath the wind lately. I'm not really a fan of Destiny anymore. I think I played it maybe a couple times. But other than that, I mean, it got old really quick. But anyways, it's just that I think they've stepped out of their zone, and that's why they've lost interest for me. But I do think it's kind of bullshit that I'm gonna have to pay fucking $80 just to get a fucking game that I already paid for on the other console. That whole thing is stupid. But I understand why they marketed it that way, because if they didn't, then everybody would want to just buy Modern Warfare, or at least me, gamers like me, and nobody would want to buy Infinity Warfare. So they figured the way that they could do that is market them together, and then you pay an extra $20 or so and you get the game. So, I mean, hats off. I salute you, Infinity Ward, for that great fucking marketing decision. But I'm not buying that game solely because I want to play fucking whatever, Infinity Warfare. I think it's stupid. I'm not really a fan of Black Ops. After the first Black Ops kind of went for me. Black Ops 1 was fine. The new zombies was great, shit like that. Nothing too crazy. New weapons, it was alright. But now it's like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. It's like, fuck, let's go out of space, man. Let's go kill alien or fucking zombies on space. Like, what sense does that fucking make? That's not interesting to me. I mean, I don't care too much about that. I think they've strayed too far to a game that is no longer. They need to go back to their roots, is basically what I'm saying. And it's working for them so well because everybody likes Call of Duty. They may not like the game, but they like Call of Duty, and they know if they still want to play, a very good multiplayer first-person shooter, that Call of Duty is going to be the way to go. And now that the new generation is in and our generation is out, that they are able to market these games so well because those younger kids don't know any better. This is what Call of Duty is to them. It's no longer the franchise that my age group grew up with. It's no longer that. It's strayed so far away from that, it sucks. It's kind of like Halo. How many fucking L's Halo has taken over the past several years. It's like after Halo 3 they should have just stopped, but they didn't. Bungie didn't stop. They released ODST, and then Microsoft Studios released several games, and it's just like, why? You have something so great, stick with it. You don't need to go more than what you are. I mean, I probably wouldn't have mind Black Ops so much if they would have relabeled it as a new game, but instead they slapped Call of Duty on it and then put Black Ops in front of it, and they completely changed up. If this was any other game, it probably wouldn't have fazed me, but the fact that it's part of such a series that is no longer like this at all, no in relation whatsoever, it's just like, fuck. I mean, Call of Duty Ghosts sucked ass. Couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand the first Advanced Warfare. I never played the second one. And then Black Ops 3, I never even played Black Ops 2. I've only played this one and the first Black Ops, and this one is just completely different compared to that one. And I mean, it's just, to me, it's just not Call of Duty. I've been saying it since day one when they started the whole backwards compatibility thing on Xbox One. It's just like, fuck, I can't wait for a Call of Duty. Can't wait for a Call of Duty. Can't wait for a Call of Duty. You know what the fucking first Call of Duty to get backwards compatible is? Black Ops 1. Which isn't bad. It's not bad. But it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting Modern Warfare 2 or maybe Modern Warfare, which I know now Modern Warfare is not ever going to be backwards compatible because they're going to want everybody to buy the copy of Infinity Warfare. But maybe a World at War. A game that had good zombies. World at War had great zombies. And, it'll always be memorable for that. And it had great gameplay too. I mean, those fucking weapons were just phenomenal. I mean, you got the STG. I mean, you've got the MG42. You've got the trench gun. Oh, fuck, what the hell happened? I mean, you got the Gewehr. I mean, you've got the Moisen Nagant. I mean, you've got so many different good weapons. You got the PPSH, the MP40, which was completely OP. So, I mean, you've got so many different weapons, but they were good weapons. You know, on the games nowadays, you find maybe the one or two different weapons that are really, really OP, and then you stick with them. On that game, almost every weapon was OP. I know, because you could take a fucking sniper rifle and throw your ass a fucking red dot sight on. No, you couldn't throw a red dot sight on, but you could take the sight off and use the sniper rifle with iron sights. It's like, who the fuck would want to do that? Who the fuck would not want to use a damn sniper rifle? A, it's powerful as shit. B, you don't have to worry about using a scope. So all you have to do is get really good with the iron sight, run up on somebody, and they're fucking dead. Every gun on there was OP, especially the PTRS. That was the only one you couldn't take the scope off of. But the PTRS, if you hit anybody with that, it was over with. MP40 was OP because it was so fucking accurate. And not to mention, I mean, the fucking damage was just absolutely fucking insane. And don't even get me started on the fucking trench gun. The trench gun was fucking phenomenal. I have not seen a shotgun like it in any other fucking game. Maybe since Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare had some pretty good shotguns. But still, I mean, I haven't seen a game that I have realistically liked from Treyarch in a long time. I mean, and I say a long time, and the only game I've liked from Treyarch is fucking World at War. I mean, that's just, I mean, you can't argue that. I mean, there's just no way to... Oh, shit, I just got decked in the face. But there's no way to argue. Everybody, if you ask anybody, did you like World at War? I would love to meet the person who said, no, I fucking hated it. Because that person is not a gamer. I'm sorry. But that game literally marked, you know, World War games on the map. I mean, of course, we've had, you know, war games before in the past, you know, especially with the original Xbox before the 360 came out. But that game changed. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, these Call of Duties, the first several Call of Duties changed the whole dynamic for Warfare. For Warfare, first-person shooter games, the same way that Halo changed it. Halo changed it completely. I mean, and that was, you know, 3 times fold. I mean, they made Halo 1, great game. They made Halo 2, great game. They made Halo 3, great game. Then they released Halo 4, and it's just like, what the fuck did you do? Why would you release that shit? They released Halo Reach. Stupid as fuck. They released ODST. Wasn't really a fan of ODST. I mean, it's like they tried to change so much. I mean, you can't tell me that playing Halo 3, playing Forge mode with all the different custom games, back in the day with all your friends and shit like that, you guys would get on, you guys would play some custom games. It was just an all-night affair. There were so many of them. I mean, it's the same way that Grand Theft Auto is now, where they've released, like, you know, on their social club, you can go and download all these different maps and shit. I mean, it's something similar, because you used to be able to go on Bungie.com and download these maps and stuff like that. But it's like, you know, there's nothing really like that anymore. You know, there's no single-player fun. You've got these games with these fucking stupid-ass futuristic abilities. I mean, like, right now it's a combination of fucking Destiny and Battlefront, minus the fucking blaster. That's all it is. I'm not running around with a DL fucking 44 just murking people right now. Instead, I'm running around with some fucking gun called the Razorback that somehow is fucking really OP. Now, I know it's really OP. But, you know, I just wish Call of Duty as a franchise would go back to their roots. I feel like it's been, you know, much needed. Because I feel like they've gone too far. I mean, they have lost, I think they have lost self of purpose, because they know that they can create a game, and regardless of what it's like, people are going to go out and buy it, and they're going to make millions off of it. They don't, it's no longer quality anymore to me, I think. It's no longer about the gamer, or the story, or the history behind the game itself. You know, there's nothing I can relate to. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen anybody in the military with fucking jetpacks and shit and fucking laser cannons running around. I can't relate to that in a fucking war game. I mean, you know, fucking Star Wars may be like that shit, but at least Star Wars has some fucking reason the way it is. Halo has some reason the way it is. This game, it's like you start out using fucking military weapons from the fucking, you know, 70s, 60s, and the 80s, and now all of a sudden you're using fucking futuristic guns out of the middle of nowhere? Where the fuck did that happen? I don't know. And it's just, it's irritating. I know I'm not the only one who says this. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's multiple people out there like me who agree with me 100%, because it just feels like Call of Duty has strayed away so much. And that's because they have. In the grand scheme of things, they have. And like I said, it's because they know that they can release a game and they can make tons of money off of it. And I mean, it's as simple as that. And it sucks to say that because, I mean, Treyarch's a good company, Infinity Ward is a good company, Activision is a good company itself. Fuck Activision. They made that game called Tony Hawk's fucking skater with the little skateboard. Fuck Activision. No, but in all seriousness, they're a good company. I mean, it's just they've, with Call of Duty, they've stopped caring. They've completely forgot. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if they have a bunch of fucking, you know, 13 and 12-year-olds working over there at fucking Treyarch Studios or whatever the fuck it's called, and they're like, what do we want? We want jetpacks. Okay, what else do we want? We want sharks with laser beams on their freaking head. Alright, we'll make it happen. You know what? We just won't make it happen. We'll turn it into a fucking kill streak. That's how much we want to make it happen. It's just like, look at this. You're not a fucking soldier. You're just a fucking robot with some dumbass piece of metal plating above your fucking eyes or in your eyes, whatever the fuck it is. You don't even have a fucking hand. You got the Ezio Auditore fucking color scheme going on, and you look like a Destiny character. You are not Call of Duty at all. And then this map right here. Like, why'd you have to go fucking ruin Nuketown? As if Nuketown wasn't already... I mean, Nuketown was fine. I love Nuketown. It was great. It's a good game. A good map. I mean, of course, it's small as shit. I guess, you know, if it was compared to Rust, it would probably be about the same. You know, if you're playing hardcore, it's basically fucking Spawn Kill City. But, I mean, you know, it was a great map. And then they go and do this shit. It's like, really? Alright. Sound like fucking Donald Trump when they say, it's a good game. You know, I don't like it, but it's a good game. Like, no, I mean, a good map. Like, fuck it. I mean, it's not really all that great of a map. I mean, they fucked it up. I was okay with the normal version. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm a person who sticks to nostalgia, but, you know, I'm also not a person who likes changes. I mean, I've grown up playing these old games, and I guess when I was a kid, that's what I was used to, and now it's hard to adapt to what is new. And it sucks because what is new is not all that great. Because I can tell you what, when I go buy that $80 Call of Duty and I get that Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know, I'm gonna feel so fucking happy. Of course, I'm gonna be pissed off I spent $80, but then I'm gonna pop that disc in, download the game, and I might just come in my pants because that game is gonna be fun as shit. Because I haven't played that game in fucking years. And I am happy. Like, this is the first time I'm happy to have my level reset. Because it's going to be a whole new fucking game. I mean, it's not going to... I mean, it's going to be a game I've played before, but considering that I get to level up again, and, you know, I get to unlock all the weapons and shit, like, it's going to be fucking awesome. Because for the longest time, that game on Xbox 360 had so many fucking modders. You know, back when, you know, JTags and shit were really big and they were hosting the modded lobbies for Modern Warfare 2 and shit like that. When JTags were big, I mean, that game was modded the fuck out. I got deranked, you know, left and right. You join a match and people just deranked the fuck out of you. And it was so fucking frustrating, you know, to be deranked on that game. I think I was like maybe 6th or 7th prestige, and then all of a sudden I get deranked to 3rd prestige. But I mean, I don't give a fuck. You know, now especially I don't give a fuck. And that's home to, like, epic campaigns. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't played, I don't think since Modern Warfare 2, I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign. I know for a fact I haven't played this one, and I'm not ever going to play this one. I don't know the story now. You know, at least with, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you had Captain Soak McTavish that you could relate to, and, you know, fucking, you know, shit like that. These characters, I don't know the fuck who is who or what is what. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what war we're fighting. It's kind of like America. I don't know why we're fighting. I don't know what's going on. Who has the best technology? I don't fucking know. But, I mean, these campaigns to me just don't appease me, they don't amuse me, and they don't scream, oh, I really want to play that. Like, you know, these games don't really scream to me, I want to go to a midnight premiere for a video game, pop that bitch in, and play till 6 in the morning. No game has done that for me recently at all. Since Xbox One released, let's just put it that way. Like, I mean, these games are just you buy them just so you have something to play on this fucking console. That's all it really is. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing that really excites me. And I guess, you know, considering that it doesn't excite me, that's the reason why I lose interest in it. Like, you know, I used to love playing games. I used to stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning playing video games. Now I can barely play video games for maybe an hour or 2 hours at a fucking time just because I just lose so much interest. I can't find a game that captivates my interest anymore as a gamer. You know, and I know you say, whoa, you know, you're a critic. You don't really like these games. You're not really a gamer, blah, blah, blah. No, it's just the games I grew up playing they don't exist anymore. You know, I mean, it's like a fucking dinosaur to find any good game. I mean, I'm not talking about, you know, oh, well, I can't stand the new technology. I'm just going to play my Nintendo 64 for the... No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, you know, these games just aren't futuristic as fuck. Call of Duty is not my idea of a fun game. Just not by any means. I mean, they could have did a lot better in my book. But... you know, that's me. I'm only one opinion out of, you know, a ton. And, you know, fucking, dude, I'm going to use something else. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm really looking forward to the new Call of Duty. Not new Call of Duty, but, you know, Call of Duty 4. You know, and I can't wait. I mean, I legit cannot wait to play that game. And I will probably play the hell of it. Like the radio plays the same song all over again. I will play the fuck out of that damn game. I mean, I'm talking about Gold Deagle and everything. Fuck Gold Weapon, everything. Like, that's all I love too. Like, there's so many fucking camos now. It's fucking crazy. But you know what? That's enough of my rant. That's enough of me talking about how much I hate the newer Call of Duties. And I think this is probably where I'm going to end this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Got anything to say about it? Maybe you don't like the new Call of Duties either. I want to hear about it. Put it down in the comment section below. And subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.